Stay right here, American Dog. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Steve Stevens Show. I'm Steve Stevens. I hope tonight's show finds you... Oh, no. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Steve Stevens Moral Zoes in America Show. I'm Steve Stevens. I hope tonight finds you all in very good spirits. I'm here tonight because we're going to have a great show. We have a lot of good stuff to talk about, and a lot of fun things we're going to do tonight. Stuff. And before we begin, though, I want to make an announcement for all you at home, and I know all of my church friends are going to be so excited to hear this. I just found this service, that these guys, they're atheists, so they're going to go to hell and stuff, but what they do is they offer this rapture insurance for your pets, so that way when Jesus comes and stuff and the rapture and things happen, and we'll all go to heaven, but our poor puppies, they won't. They're going to be right here, and that's scary, because I don't know about you, but I love American Dog right here. He's such a good pup, and I'm scared, because dogs don't go to heaven, obviously. So, this guy, we pay him every month, and once we go to heaven, he's going to still be here on earth, and he's going to take care of my dogs for us. We have rapture insurance for our dogs now. We're going to post on our TV and on our Facebooks and stuff the email address and stuff for them, so that way you can go and get yourself rapture insurance for your pets, so that way when you go to heaven with me and Jesus and stuff, that you won't leave them behind. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Timmy's Honey Pops. For a blast of honey energy and honey flavor that knows no honey ands, buy yourself a box today. Tell them Steve sent you. You know what one of my favorite things about living here in America is? Is that this is God's country, and we're blessed every day to see His little miracles and big miracles and stuff. And it's just nice. And, I think it's great that He does that for us. I was on that MySpace.com page, and I met this guy, and you are not going to believe this, but I'm going to tell you all anyway. He told me he don't even believe in miracles. And I'm like, what are you talking about, mister? Stuff like that, it's just ignorant people like that who don't realize that. It makes me want to run out onto the streets every day and holler about God's undying love for mankind, because He does. He loves us all the time and gives us stuff. So I'm tired of people like that. So I want to read you a true life story that my great grandmother wrote about miracles that happened to her, because it's just inspiring. And I'm gonna get that for you. And this is dedicated to that guy on MySpace.com who don't believe in that this is a miracle. I'm going to read this for you. You're going to agree with me, and my great-grandma, and God. I just turned 43, and I think I finally have it. I had back surgery, and numerous problems have emerged. Now, I am confined to a wheelchair. I cannot walk more than 20 feet at any time. My life has changed, and I was getting depressed. But I realized I'm okay. My husband and I have a stronger relationship, and I have a wonderful daughter, it's my grandma, who takes care of me, and other men would have left in this situation. I am blessed. I also know God has a purpose for me, and I can't wait to find out what it is so I can help someone else having my situation. Isn't that a great story about how God put my great-grandma in a wheelchair, so maybe someday she could maybe help somebody else in a wheelchair? That's just amazing. Now, I want to know, all you fans out there, what miracles have happened in your life? Has God put you in a car accident so you can understand something? Or maybe He made you have a miscarriage or something to help out the world. I don't know. You tell me. And you can send those to my producer, Travis, at travisvarnoff@yahoo.com. We're going to flash that email. It might be right here, I think. I don't know where it's going to flash on the screen. It's going to be somewhere, though. And you get on your computer and you get your emails and you just send us your miracle stories, because if that story don't get you pumped, well, you're probably going to hell. You know what one of my favorite things to do and one of my favorite things about this country is? I love America because God loves us so much that He gives us things to do, like watch all sorts of good movies and stuff. And I mean, there's nothing I like more than popping up some popcorn and grabbing myself some soda and just watching a good movie. Now, sometimes there are really bad movies with a lot of sexual contents and a lot of swearings and violence and stuff, and I don't like them. I don't think that sends the right message with all that sex. But you know, luckily for us, we got a rating system that lets us know that we shouldn't watch dirty movies, like if it was rated R or something, and kids are watching rated R movies, and that's scary. So I got this little video for you today, so that way you know how much kids are scared of R-rated movies and why you shouldn't show them to your kids. So please watch this video.
Some of the R-rated movies I like because they're really neat and it's like showing what really happens.
What kind of movies do you like to watch?
Like with movies with a lot of violence and guns and all that stuff.
What is it about those that you like so much?
We're supposed to be allowed to rent rated R movies. We have a program in our computer which brings up a flashing red note that lets us know that this movie is rated R. Then we look at the renter's age. If they're renting off their parents' card or if they have their parents' card, then what we do is go ahead and ask them their age, ask them to see identification to make sure that they are old enough to rent the rated R movie.
If there's not very much cussing, there's not that much violence, and my parents say it's okay. Before.
The only reason we do this and we go to this extreme is because parents have been so concerned in calling in and making sure that their children do not rent rated R movies.
My dad would buy them for me.
Did he have any sort of say as to which ones you could watch and which ones you couldn't watch?
No. I just asked him and he bought them for me. He wouldn't say nothing.
Most of the parents that come in
beating the crap out of somebody's okay. I think people have a problem with carrying stuff too far. I think a lot of people see that violence. They feel, oh, well, that's what the youth are doing now. It's gangs, the gang members and that kind of thing. And I think that's wrong.
A lot of violence with shooting people and killing them, and the special effects is getting to where it looks real.
A lot of them are funny.
They're bad and they're full of junk, and it makes your insides, like junky and stuff, and you start speaking that stuff, and it's not real good. The language is really bad. I don't like language.
I find that really ironic when parents are all day at school, or they, see people being violent and beating up on each other. So that's okay for them to watch, but yet nudity isn't okay.
I'm gonna go get an Uzi and start shooting people.
I mean, you can't just sit a kid down in front of a video screen and say, well, here, deal with this. I mean...
So, tonight I want to introduce a new segment of the show called Critics Corner, where I talk about movies and stuff that I thought were really good and like sent a positive message to everyone, and then I want to talk about some movies that ain't so good. And Critics Corner. First up, I'm going to talk about this movie that I saw that I just thought was not good at all, and that is Little Monsters with Fred Savage and Howie Mandel. It's about this boy and these monsters that live under your bed, and they just do bad things. They pee in someone's apple juice. Can you believe that? That is just not for me. Thank you. But, so, I mean, if I was you, I wouldn't watch this. I mean, they don't talk about nothing good like miracles or angels or anything. So, I mean, it's just all about bad stuff. So, I would not watch this movie. But one movie I saw, and if you zoom in right here, you see one of my porcelain guys, he broke, and I tried fixing him, and he fell apart again. And I'm kind of sad. I think me and Uncle Carl are gonna have a funeral for him, because he's oh no, look at that, dang it. But oh yeah, good movies now. Now me and my Uncle Carl, we just love this Buttercream Gang, The Secret of Treasure Mountain. This movie is just good stuff. I mean, they find treasure. There's all sorts of people like Romans and stuff. They weren't good people, but they look good on screen, and they got treasure. And there's this little chubby kid. He's nice. I like him. I think you'll like him too. And look, there's everyone. These kids are fun. They're a fun gang. They have good, clean fun. They paint and stuff. I don't know. They do a lot of things. There's a lot of treasure and a lot of good times to be had in the Buttercream Gang and Secret of Treasure Mountain. It's just good. I love that movie. Well, thanks for watching Critics Corner, everyone, and we'll see you, next time. That is just a shame. That's just a good doll right there, and it's all broken now. Dang it. God dang it. I mean, I try to buy stuff and treat it good, and it just goes around breaking and stuff. I didn't do this. I don't know who did this. The devil. Alright, are we ready for the next scene? We gonna do the next thing? Tonight's episode is also brought to you by Great Bible Adventures, Look What God Made, which is a great collection of cartoons about Jesus and stuff. We have The Garden Wedding, about Adam and Eve, Trouble in Paradise, about Eve creating sin and stuff. We have The First Family, and so much more. So go out today and buy yourself a copy of Great Bible Adventures, Look What God Made. Tell them Steve sent you. Now it's time for Danger Zone. Danger Zone. Danger Zone. In tonight's segment of the Danger Zone, I want to talk to you all about this awful liberal agenda that's going on right now to teach sexual education in public schools, and it's wrong. We don't need to be talking about stuff like that to people. My niece came home from school the other day and was asking my family all about wieners and cooters and stuff, and she's only 17. She don't need to know about that till her husband tells her about that. I mean, come on, people, what are you thinking? That's just not good for little girls to hear like that. They don't need to be knowing about nothing like premarital sex and condoms and birth control. That's just the devil's work. Those are tools for sin, and I don't like sin, and you shouldn't like sin. I know if you're watching this show and you're a real American, you don't even think about premarital sex. You think about doing what God wants you to do and wait until you get married and your husband lets you know that it's okay for you to have sex. Because otherwise, you're just a sinner. I don't like it. So I want everyone at home tonight to write to your congressman, let's hope it's a man, and tell them no more sexual education in public schools. You don't want money funding that stuff. Why don't we have a good class like Bible study or how the Ten Commandments apply to stuff? You know? Things like that. Something educational, not sex. Not talking about doing it and stuff. That's gross. Nobody wants to hear about wieners and coochies and stuff. That's just wrong. Thank you. That was the Danger Zone for tonight. Danger Zone. Danger Zone. Danger Zone. Well, that does it for tonight's show. I sure hope you enjoyed Steve Stevens' Morals, Values in America show. Before we go, though, I do want to apologize. Earlier when I was talking about people going to hell for not believing in miracles and stuff, that's just not nice. I mean, you're allowed to do whatever you want as long as, you know, you like God and stuff. You need to know that He's real and miracles happen. So, again, I apologize. I sometimes put my foot in my mouth. So, again, though, you can also send your true life miracle stories to Travis Bornoff at theyahoos.com, and we'll read them on the air, and then people can get pumped with your stories about miracles too. Wouldn't that be great? Well, thanks for watching this week, and we'll see you back next week for Steve Stevens' Morals, Values in America show. Take care and have a blessed night.